Brian, wat is er aan de hand met Justin Bijlow en hoe lang is hij eruit?
Yeah, he unfortunately picked up something in the game on Saturday, and this is not available for the game tomorrow and also on Sunday.
Maar wat heeft hij precies? Is het een zware blessure?
No, we don't expect so. No.
Wat doet dit mentaal met Wellenreuther, die gepasseerd was en er nu dus weer op moet?
Yeah, it's just one of the questions that are hard to answer. It's a result of top sport, and we'll see the answer tomorrow. We had some good talks with Timon over the last days and also today for sure, and he seems in a good spirit. He knew, of course, that Ajax was a tough game for him. I think he also said it after the game. It was tough, but already the next days he was switched on, and also if you saw the game here, he was supporting Justin full on. When we scored the 1-1 and also the 2-1, Timon was actually on the sideline celebrating with the players and showing great mentality, and that's also what I've seen from him the previous days. Yeah, it's up to him again to show the qualities that I also said we know he has. It was a tight decision in the summer, and he had the opportunity in 14 games where he had the opportunity to show the qualities that we have, and unfortunately there were some moments here and there that was below what he also expects from himself. And then I said after the Ajax game, I think it was a good solution to put Justin in the goal, and Timon to have a few days away from the stadium here, and then he's ready to go again. And now he's got the opportunity already tomorrow, Champions League. Yeah, it doesn't get better than that, I think.
Vanmorgen zagen we geen Milambo. Wat kan je daarover zeggen? En we zagen wel Stenks en Lotomba. Zitten die laatste twee bij de selectie? En hoe is het met Milambo?
Yeah, Stenks no. Stenks is still too soon. You have to remember he's been out for a couple of months. But as I said a couple of times, he's training. He's definitely pushing. But yeah, he hasn't had any big pitch exposure. We haven't played 11v11 with him or anything. He hasn't covered big distances with the rest of the team. Obviously, he covered a lot of meters with the physios and the performance staff. But to throw him in a Champions League game or on Sunday as well, I don't expect him to be ready for Sunday. I think that's too soon. Jordan, yes, he's fit and ready to go. And Anto is also not available for tomorrow. Whether he will make it for Sunday, I'm not sure.
Laatste vraag. Jullie hebben een heel zwaar programma gehad met allemaal zware tegenstanders. Als we nu kijken naar de komende weken, zijn er allemaal ploegen waarin jullie de favoriet zijn. Maar dat
Champions League. I don't expect Salzburg to come here and park the bus. I expect them to come here and play the Salzburg style and play attacking-minded football, aggressive football, intense football. That's what I expect from them. If they, on the other hand, want to defend, then it's up to us to unsolve them like some of the previous games we just had with AZ and also with Ajax in some moments, and then we'll find the solutions there also. But what's going to happen after the international break or even on Sunday, if you refer to Almere City, then I'm not even there. I have no idea. You already talked about some injuries we have, so let's just focus on this one and see what we got available for Sunday. It's an important game for us. It's an important game for Dutch football as well, I think. We all know that these 3 points can help us really, really far into the competition. So we'll do everything we can and put all our energy, all the muscle fibers that all the boys have in their body, and then we'll look at the mess afterwards. But remember, we got another day until Sunday also. So I still expect that we can perform at a really high level tomorrow, and then also be ready to compete on Sunday.
Dankjewel.
Graag gedaan.
Eentje naar voren voor Jeroen. NOS.
Hallo. Word je wel eens moedeloos van al die blessures?
No, never.
Hoort het erbij?
Exactly. It's part of it. It's part of football.
En je gaat denk ik ook wel eens op zoek naar verklaringen.
Always.
Ja.
It's not just me, but the medical performance staff is obviously also making analysis and looking at everything. That's normal. It's part of our job also to prepare the players, to analyze trainings, games, whatsoever. That's part of it.
Ja, een factor is altijd toeval. Maar is er ook iets waar je van denkt van... hey, daar hadden wij misschien iets anders moeten doen?
I think at the end of the day, yes, there's always situations where you're thinking maybe yes or no, but overall it is football. And yes, we have some injuries. I don't know if it's a lot. Then you have to determine what is a lot. I see, like he said, Gano also with Salzburg, they had 8 players on the injury list. I'm not sure we have 8 or 9 or 10. So we have some, yes. We're unfortunate that we have 2 injuries on 2 of our strikers. But it's part of it. But we always reflect on decisions that I and we as a staff make 100%. That's part of it, and we have to. That's also what we've been paid for, and to make decisions and to analyze good decisions, wrong decisions, whatsoever. But at the end of the day, it's football, guys. It's football, and you see the speed of the game. You see the power in the game. You see what these guys, they have to do every third day at the moment. They play Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday. Yeah, honestly, it's a lot. And physically is one thing. You can measure how many meters they run. You can measure how many meters they sprint and jump and decels and accels. But you don't measure the mind. You cannot measure the mental aspect. It's tough. They make 5,000-10,000 decisions every game. I think you will see fatigueness in your brain that will go to your body, to your legs, from all these decisions every third day. That's a big thing.
Je zei dat je een aantal gesprekken hebt gevoerd met Wellenreuther de afgelopen dagen. Dat heb je ongetwijfeld ook gedaan met Bijlow. Want hoe groot is dit persoonlijke drama voor hem?
For Justin?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think it's a question for him. But of course, from a human side, I think we all can relate to him and understand that it's tough.
Is het een oude blessure?
No.
Helemaal nieuw. Gewoon iets dat hij echt zaterdag heeft opgedaan. Niet een pols, niet iets wat hij al eerder gehad heeft.
Yes.
Het is misschien een beetje een gekke vraag, maar heb je dan spijt dat je die wissel gedaan hebt? Want hij is natuurlijk heel blessuregevoelig gebleken. Dat zal een factor zijn geweest bij je afweging. Ja, en nu pakt het dan zo uit.
It doesn't matter what I think about the decision. At the end of the day, I made the decision to change because I thought it was the right decision. I still feel it's the right decision that I made on Saturday.
Maar was dit, die blessuregeschiedenis van hem, was die een factor in hem wel of niet opstellen?
I'm not sure. From the beginning of the season?
Yeah, the beginning of the season, but also after Wednesday?
I'm not sure I understand your question then. Please try again.
Of het een factor is geweest dat je weet dat als je hem erin zet, ja, dat dit zou kunnen gebeuren en dat je dan weer terug zou moeten naar...
Yeah, I understand your question. But when we put Justin in the goal on Saturday, then he's been training for 4 months. Mm-hmm. Full speed, full power, training every day. He didn't skip one session. Zero.
Is dat dan toch de druk van een wedstrijd, wat er dan gebeurt?
I cannot answer that, sorry. I can't.
Naar morgen, want wat verwacht jij? Gaan jullie in de Kuip vol press spelen? Is dat de soort wedstrijd die je verwacht?
Yeah, no, for sure. We will play our football, 100%. But we expect a difficult game. I also understand all the emotions around Salzburg, and they lost the first 3 games in the Champions League. They have injuries, players may be sick, and people expect us. This is going to be a win for Feyenoord. It doesn't work like this, guys. It's Champions League. It's a good quality team that is coming to the Kuip. They got good individual quality. I heard your colleague talk about some young players who will play with no fear. They will play with everything they got, and it's high value players as well. It's an expensive squad coming also with good quality and are able to punish all the teams in Europe. But for some reason they struggled in these 3 games. But I also see a lot of good moments in these 3 games where they've been losing games. So it's up to us to play a really focused game, a really professional game. from a defensive perspective, we need to do really well when we're in a high pressure and when we're in a block. And then I know we can hurt them with the players that we have available.
Dankjewel.
Hier vooraan. Is er vooraan, dan ga ik daar naar Rijnmond. Ja.
Voorheen organiseerde Feyenoord nog wel eens oefenwedstrijden bijvoorbeeld tijdens de interlandbreaks. Nu moeten spelers zoals Tanks, Bijlow, Nieuwkoop bijvoorbeeld, moeten nu hun rentree maken in een competitiewedstrijd. Is het geen overweging om dat weer te gaan doen? Om die stap wat makkelijker te maken?
We played a friendly game against our academy.
Oh, die doet wel oefenwedstrijden, alleen tegen de academy.
Yeah, we played a friendly game against our academy these months.
Eentje? Of,
11v11, yes.
Oké, maar je gaat het wel vaker doen?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Oké. Als je nu kijkt naar het seizoen tot nu toe, hè? Jullie begonnen, wat punten laten liggen. Daarna kwam die moeilijke serie. Nou, daar heb je er maar 1 van verloren tegen Ajax. Nu sta je op de drempel om misschien te kwalificeren voor die tussenronde in de Champions League. Maar de achterstand op PSV is 8 punten. Hoe moeten we het seizoen tot nu toe nou beoordelen? Of hoe kijk je daar als trainer naar Feyenoord naar? Is het matig, voldoende, goed?
Oh, that's you. You're the expert. You're the media guy. I don't measure how the season is going when we're busy with it. My job is to win games, and the next one is always the most important one. And we play Champions League tomorrow. That's the most important one. I know the title is handed out in May normally, so. That's where we're pushing for. That's where we're aiming for. Where we are now is hopefully not an expression of where we're going to end. We definitely want to compete better than we are right now. But how you guys want to measure or rank it right now or put the labels on it, that's completely up to you guys. I said it a lot of times. 11 new players coming in, new staff members, injuries. The engine isn't just going like the previous years. That's impossible. You don't see it in European football that a team that gets so many new players in the squad that they will just perform from day one. It takes time, and I think that's what you're seeing right now. I think the team is performing better and better despite, as I already mentioned to you guys, over 100 million euros sitting on the injury bed. And then I think the boys are doing amazing. They're doing amazing.
Dus het is niet zoals je in je appartement zit in Rotterdam waar je denkt van nou het valt eigenlijk wel mee. Het gaat eigenlijk wel goed of... denk je niet?
No, when I'm at the apartment, I sleep. That's what I do, man. I get up, I go to work, and then I go home, and then if I'm lucky, I watch 2 hours of Netflix, and then I call my wife, and then I go to bed. That's what I do at the apartment. I don't think if it's going good or bad. That's not how my brain works. I'm really focused on the things that I can do something with and excel the process. And of course, yes, I know when you're winning, then things are going good. Of course, that's nice to see. But even when we're winning, I'm so determined on the next game, but also, as I already said, in May, to become champion or to fight for a title or a cup game or whatever. That's the aim. And it doesn't stop just because we won against the Arset and then I can say, oh, that's nice, good game. No, there's still a lot of things against Arset that I want to do better or improve for long term, because I'm not here just to win one game or 5 games or 10 games. I'm here to prepare the team to win multiple games and compete for championship every year.
Oké, dankjewel.
Gaan we naar Rijnmond.
Hey. Het lijkt te gaan om een lichte blessure voor Bijlow. Hè? Maar heeft het toch gevolgen voor jouw overweging om Timon Wellenreuther misschien ook daarna langer te laten staan dat dit nu gebeurd is?
No.
Dat is duidelijk.
Yeah. No, it didn't. How can I made the decision. Yeah. And why should I think, okay, maybe Justin will be injured, so I will not make the change. Then there's also other players. Oh, should I put him in the lineup because he will maybe be injured? Injuries is part of football. It's part of being a professional. I made the decision based on different things that I already mentioned to you guys 4 days ago, or is it 5 days ago? I don't remember. And then I put Justin in because he's a good goalkeeper. And then he's unfortunate and pick up an injury. It's how it is. It's how it is.
Nou, je wil ook, hoe je hem nu zegt, je wilt toch ook zekerheid en stabiliteit?
Of course, you always want that. But then I'm really fortunate that Timon Wellenreuther, he played 14 games in a row. He's fit. He's ready to go. He already proved not just to me, but also to you guys who followed Feyenoord the last year, that he's a top goalkeeper. Top goalkeeper who played last season, did amazing for this club, won the cup with them as well. And now he played already 14 games. He's up and running. He's in good shape, good condition.
Jij staat voor een bepaalde filosofie van spelen. De tegenstander van morgen als club zijnde staat dat natuurlijk ook. Maar staan er niet goed voor. Kun je in één wedstrijd... je kan niet opeens heel je filosofie, hoe je systeem toch omgooien. Salzburg gaat hier toch niet opeens de bus parkeren of iets dergelijks?
Oh, I don't expect that, no. I don't think so. I think they will come with their philosophy, with their style of play. And then like any other coach or team, then you will maybe have small adjustments according to the opponent, and especially when it's Champions League. Then you look at some things on the video and make a game plan and find good moments from the opponent and moments where you can maybe exploit them, and then you'll try to set up the game plan like this. But the overall philosophy, I expect it would be the same from Salzburg.
Helpt dat jullie? Want qua stijl van spelen lijkt het jullie wat meer te liggen dan een tegenstander die zich helemaal ingraaft en zie het maar stuk te spelen.
I don't know. I don't agree with you also that we will have issues with teams that defend really well. We had issues, yes, against Ajax and AZ in some moments. But I think you also look at the seasons before this. This club also struggled against teams who defended really well. I think any team in the whole world will have challenges. Breaking down a low opponent, it's not easy. So I was quite happy with the game also here against AZ. In a lot of aspects, I was disappointed going to the halftime with 0-1. But I think the boys did a lot of good things. But yes, difficult to break down a low opponent. But it is football. You have to keep going. You have to keep pushing.
Het was ook geen verwijt. Maar het is wel zo dat tegenstanders die zelf ook willen spelen met jullie manier van hoge druk zetten, dan komt het toch sneller uit de verf? Of?
There's definitely an opportunity, yes. That you have an opportunity to win the ball high and break the ball high and get some transitions closer to opponents' goals. That's definitely one of the aims with the high pressure, for example. So yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to the game tomorrow because it's a difficult game. It's not an easy opponent.
Richting de afsluiting. Ik kan iemand de beurt geven. Ja, Mikos als laatste, denk ik.
Ja, trainer, je geeft lange antwoorden op alle vragen. Maar bij Bijlow proef ik een beetje ongemak. Als die vraag wordt gesteld, hou je het kort. Heeft iets mysterieus nu. Je zegt, hij heeft een blessure opgelopen.
No, but I don't think I can say much about it other than he picked up something in the game Saturday. And then he's not available for this game and also for Sunday. And that's the best answer I can give you guys. And I expect him to be back after the international break or after Sunday. But he will not be available for the game tomorrow and Sunday.
En bleek die blessure dan, want hij zat die persconferentie te geven, daar heeft hij geen enkele blijk gegeven van dat er iets niet goed is gegaan. Bleek dat dan later op het trainingsveld, dat er iets...
No, I heard something about it after the game, yes. But as a lot of the boys, when they have finished a game, they are beaten up. They are tired. They have pain almost all over the body. They ran 10 to 12 kilometers. They had 1,000 high-speed runs, 300 sprint meters maybe. They're jumping, I don't know how many times. They have maybe around 100 accels and decels per game. You're fucked. You're tired. You feel pain everywhere. So sometimes these boys, they don't feel that it's a bigger issue until the next morning when they wake up. So when Justin is sitting there, maybe he doesn't even know he has something, but he's just happy to be on the pitch again and to perform for us, and was part of getting a really important win for us against AZ. And then, it is football. It is tough for these guys. And then, as I said, I can't give now even giving you a longer answer, but I can't tell you much because there's also something with Justin that you have to respect and stuff like this. But he's not available for tomorrow and Sunday.
Maar dus ook niet of het een contactmoment is geweest of een
contact moment with the player, or he felt something in the game, yes.
Ja, maar ik bedoel een botsing, een moment met een tegenstander, iets.
No.
Dat niet.
No.